iRk's DeWalt versus Red's Coup. I'm unsure who is going to win this game. Obviously, statistically, you would look at DeWalt and say, well, DeWalt's going to win the game, right? But anything can happen. Obviously, this should be a really sick series, actually. I mean, so far we've had a great number of games in this series. One of the really good series we've had so far. Just quickly finishing setting up the overlay. There's something I'll need to do as soon as the stream's over, but it's all well and good for now because we are about to get into game number 5, and I am very excited. I know I don't seem it, but I actually am. I find it really hard putting on an excited voice, so hope I stay on Twitch. Well, I've not got any other offers, so you know, not like I've got anywhere else to go. But let's introduce our next couple of players here. DeWalt doing really well, getting his 3rd win today, making him 3 for 2. Unfortunately, Coup getting his 2nd loss, so going in 3 for 2 here as well. Evenly matched statistically, 4 for 2 against Protoss for Coup, and DeWalt 2 for 1 against Zerg in the STPL so far. So things favouring Coup just a little bit. You've rarely seen him more excited kicks, okay. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but either way, I don't sound excited in my head, but it's all good. Okay, let me regather my thoughts. The excitement has got to my head. Okay, this is a 4-player map. It's Icarus. So far, we've had 5 ZVPs. All of them have been won by our Zerg players. So is this going to be an upset here? DeWalt, of course, one of the best PvZ players in the foreign scene. Coup is very good at ZVP though, and this is so far proving to be a hard map for our Protoss players. Can DeWalt break the curse? Let's find out as we head into game number 5, the ace match here between DeWalt and Coup on Icarus. I hope I picked the right screen. Yeah, I did. Spawning us off here in the top left-hand position, we do have the purple Protoss fighting for iRk. It's DeWalt. And his opponent spawning down here in the bottom left-hand, or sorry, in the middle left position, we do have the red Zerg fighting for red. It's Coup. I'm just quickly creating a poll for you guys. As I have done, that's what the typing is. Unfortunately, I've got a blue, well, it's a really nice keyboard. It's a blue ducky switch keyboard, so there is a nice clicky sound that you get to listen to every once in a while. Hopefully it's not too annoying. Unfortunately, my microphone is right by my keyboard. There's nothing much I can do about that either. But we're all going to be scouting to the south. The Overlord should actually see this probe. It'll be very close. But then the probe is going to see the Overlord as well, so they will know where each other have spawned. Obviously, DeWalt is actually going to have to head in. Oh, sorry, Coup is actually going to have to head in the base because this could just be a scouting probe. But there we go. The probe has been spotted. The Overlord's been spotted as well. Likely going to be a Forge, but could be a Gateway. Forge Fast Expand though, coming in for DeWalt. Not playing the Bonnet style of just being super duper aggro with his Zealots super early on. So DeWalt plays a little bit more of a conservative PvZ style. Doesn't go all in, but Coup going for one base extractor and pool. Now, looks like they had a little bit of lag here, so that could be what's causing the spawning pool with the super early lings actually pulling off of gas in front of DeWalt. So he is going to go into speed, not Falair. Going to have a hatchery to follow this up. Double cannon. Apparently it's a little bit of a slideshow right now. A little bit unfortunate, but DeWalt, as far as I remember, does live in Siberia. If obviously someone needs to fact check that for me, but I know he lives in like a remote part of Russia, so a little bit harder for him to get good connections to people. Ku living in Germany, if I remember rightly. Yeah, that would be sad if Bonnet doesn't want to play Koreans because of lag issues, but realistically, things not that bad. Looks like the poll results are in. You guys think that DeWalt is going to win, so 66 to 33%. There was actually only 9 votes that time, so nothing too crazy. But looks like we are going to have the Lings trying to move in. They do have to pull back because of the cannons. Not going to be able to break through there. Gateway is on the way as well. Pylon coming up. Back at home, we're going to have this natural expansion coming in. The probe's still alive, actually. Not managing to kill any drones or anything kind of crazy like that, but is going to continue to try and be as annoying as humanly possible. Keep it alive, get as much scouting information as possible as well. It does go down, but you can see DeWalt already sending out the second probe. He knows just how important this is to get this scouting done, because if you do not get the scouting in, you're going to be in for a world of hurt. But he's not going to scout this base, guys. This is going to be Ku hiding a base. We actually saw him do this against someone else. No, he didn't do it. Someone else did that on this map. And you know what? It didn't work for them. They actually got scouted fairly quickly. It was someone on Bull against FBW, if I remember correctly. But is DeWalt going to check down here? We've got the Lings in here to actually block the scouting. And there's going to be a Hydralisk then coming in. This is going to be a 3-hatch Hydralisk all in, most likely from Ku. Given the fact there could be a little bit of lag, this would make sense. The first seller is finally out. The wall isn't actually that good for DeWalt. A little bit of a mistake with this wall. I think it'd be better to try and wall in with this part of the wall. You just build a gateway there, but I mean, DeWalt obviously knows a lot more about how to wall in PvZ than I do. I know this is just certainly not the sort of normal walls I would see on this map, but either way, when this third hatchery comes in, we're going to see just how many Hydralisks is coming in. We're going to have 5 drones at the natural. First Hydra starting up, going to be 6 drones at the natural, actually going to transfer one over. The probe gets in, does see the Hydra standing, gets back out again, so that's a big scouting moment. We see, actually he may not have seen the Hydra den. I don't think he went into the main, so Stargate is coming up, Citadel behind it as well. No additional cannons as of yet, but we'll need to start to add those. But the probe's still alive, so still has the threat. Of seeing exactly what's going on now. Obviously the probe moving away does scout a single Hydralisk. Still does not know about this third hatchery though. He didn't find a third hatchery in the top left, which is where he thought he would do. So he is going to have to wait until this first Corsair comes out to get any scouting information now. This is going to be a lot of Hydralisks on the way. How many cannons do we have? We have 4 cannons coming in from DeWalt. Can this hold on? Can he win with a good defense here? Or is Ku going to be able to take him down and give the win to Red? It all comes down to this moment coming up. The first Corsair is out. This Corsair is going to be scouting around for any Hydralisks that it can find. It's going to find a couple running across the map, so he's not going to be feeling pretty good about that. We'll see an additional one. The first Overlord could be taken down, but the trouble is DeWalt is not scouting with this Corsair. He's actually looking somewhere else at the moment. I think nearly takes hull damage. That would have been a big mistake. Okay, and here we go, pushing on forward. He is going to go into the wall. Is he going to be able to break through the 4 cannons? There's another 3 cannons behind this. This is going to be an incredibly strong push here by Ku, but this is an incredibly strong defense by DeWalt. And DeWalt is going to hold on to his front. He only loses 3 probes. He is going to lose his front gateway. The forge could possibly be under fire as well. But for the time being, things are looking pretty good for our Zerg player here. But the trouble is, of course, this is an all-in. There's no actual drones over here. So if he can't break through, this is going to be game over. The first High Templar is out. It does not have enough energy for Storm. DeWalt is spamming cannons. He knows the cannons are going to be what he needs to hold on here. He's actually going to build a 9th and 10th cannon at the back here. This is going to be the 10th cannon, actually. 5, 9, 10, yep. Back in the base, we do have Storm on the way, almost finished up. Storm is going to be the power play that could win it, or could defend the game a little bit easier, but the trouble is there's just way too many cannons for this many Hydras to deal with. The first Storm goes down. GG! DeWalt takes down Ku and will give the win in the series. A little bit of an anticlimactic final game. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of lag for the players. Not caused by me, thankfully, because I was casting from a replay. But of course, that was the ace match there. That's going to give iRk the win over Red. iRk, a very strong team. Red, a strong team as well. A little bit unfortunate that it had to end that way after such a cool series. But nevertheless, we got to the ace match all the same, and it was a relatively cool game. Unfortunately, the all-in didn't work. So just to quickly go through what the results were from the series. Jerry taking down Ku there on Neo Ground Zero. Eriador taking down Aru on Plasma. DeWalt bringing it back once again, keeping the initiative there for iRk, taking out Cryark. Cadenzi pushing back once again against Oyagi. And then in the ace match there, DeWalt does take down Ku to give iRk the 3-2 victory. And now one thing I will quickly show is how exactly that changes the group. So obviously this was the end of week 5 for Group B. We did see the first game of week 6 for Group A. But if we have a look at the Group B rankings, let's see how that changes the standings overall. iRk move up into second. Well, they continue to be in second position. NetWars just behind them. Red tied with NetWars, a little bit further behind from game difference. Obviously DM, Clan Revolution, BWL and Psystorm a little bit further down, but DM still with a good score match-wise. They still have a chance of making it out the group. One thing I just want to say is just how unbelievably close the groups are in round 3. Like, the groups have been a little bit one-sided, a little bit topsy-turvy in some of the rounds so far, but all the teams have been getting so much better. An insane skill improvement across the board with every single team. And it's been great to see everyone playing, enjoying their games, and it's been great to be able to bring them all to you as well. Obviously this is going to be it for me for today, because I was going to ladder stream, but Jaeyoon is going to be doing his grudge match between Yaj and Just. Maybe when that's over, if I'm still awake, I'll play a couple of games on ladder. But until then, this is going to be the end for me, and I will have, I'm going to go get a nice cup of tea, have a nice end to my Friday, start to my Saturday. Thank you everybody for tuning in. If you want to support the stream, you can hit the sub button, follow the 2 Twitters below, subscribe to the YouTube at youtube.com/STPL TV. And of course, you can always donate to the tournament directly via the Matcherino page, or if you want to support me myself, there are the Streamlabs donation buttons below where you can donate with PayPal, I believe. So have a very good morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are, and of course have a wonderful weekend. And I'll be back tomorrow to stream some ladder. Have a very good see you guys next time. One other thing. Don't forget the STPL Christmas Cup is coming up as well, so we'll see you guys for that. Ciao.